Mark, you want cereal? Or do you want something else?
Good morning, everyone. Today is the last day 2021. It's Friday morning. I have a special prayer request for this morning. I would like for you to remember Michael Orr in prayer. He's having a lot of challenges with his diabetes. The paramedics had to come to his house last night. He's been having attacks. Let's remember him in prayer. This morning I want to talk about three themes of Christ. The three themes of Christ. Creator, Savior, and King. Creator, Savior, and King. In Revelation 19:1 we read, "And after these things I heard a great voice of much people in heaven saying, Alleluia, salvation and glory and honor and power unto the Lord our God." Salvation, glory, honor, and power unto the Lord our God. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Of course, Jesus Christ is God. A lot of people don't affirm that Jesus Christ is God, but we are told that Jesus Christ is also the Creator. If we go to Colossians 1, we will read, "For by him," First Colossians chapter 1 verse 16, "For by him were all things created that are in heaven and that are in earth, visible and invisible, whether they be thrones or dominions or principalities or powers. All things were created by him and for him, and he is before all things, and by him all things consist." He's a creator, but he's also the Savior, the Redeemer. It says that in verse 13, "Who hath delivered us," speaking of Christ, "who hath delivered us from the power of darkness, and hath translated us in the kingdom of his dear Son, in whom we have redemption through his blood, even the forgiveness of sins." That's the Savior. "Who hath delivered us from the power of darkness, and hath translated us into the kingdom of his dear Son, in whom we have redemption through his blood, even the forgiveness of sins." In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. And we also have a hope which is laid up for you in heaven, whereof ye have heard before in the word of the truth of the gospel. He's the Savior. And he's also the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. You know, many times we forget the aspect of his kingship. We remember that he created us, but we also must remember that he saved us, he redeemed us, but he also is the king over us and will always be the king. He's the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. You know, he's a monarch. He rules in heaven. Revelation 19:16, and he hath on his vesture and on his thigh a name written, King of Kings and Lord of Lords. So he's not only the Creator and the Savior, but he's the King of Kings and Lord of Lords. He has all power in heaven and earth. He's omnipotent. He's omniscient. He's omnipresent. He is worthy to receive glory and honor and power and wisdom and might. Well, if we have been given the faith to believe these truths, we will proclaim it far and wide, will we not? We will not be ashamed of the gospel of Christ. You know? And so this morning, let us remember that all glory and power and wisdom and might belong to Christ, who is the Creator, the Savior, and the King. God bless.